happy. We also have our own Olavariti in our digital portfolios. I mean, some of you must have seen the buffaloes attacking a lion and the lion dying. That's a destination Olavari, if you want to call it that way. I'm only saying there is enough engagement happening in different platforms at different ways. And I think as an industry, we are pretty happy at this point of time. So we need to talk about innovation and how we take it forward and not really look back and say, are we doing the right things or the wrong things? I think we need to be looking at what are the right things we should be doing going forward and take a much positive view, and that's what I would definitely take.
My mantra as far as social media content strategy would be to continue partnering with influencers. After all, they are the storytellers. Let them do the talking for you. You don't do it yourself. So that's all I was.
I think some really exciting insights, and just to add to that, I believe particularly, from my own experience, I think we are probably at a stage where it's not a choice for us not to be on social media. Everybody's on social media. And I think there's a lot that we can probably do on these platforms. I would probably say that we have to have a separate strategy for these networks. It should not be that we are looking at content replication. And also, I think there's a lot that we can probably own in this space. I think we can probably create a niche for ourselves. Everybody's now doing listicles. Everybody is working with influencers. But like you said, I think everybody highlighted what is it that you're doing with these influencers and who are you choosing to work with is what is very critical. And that is probably what is going to pave the way forward for all the brands out there. So if you're a travel agency, figure out whom do you really want to work with. Are you in the inbound space? Are you in the outbound space? Are you working with a destination content blogger? And maybe you could just pick somebody in a very different industry altogether. It doesn't need to be necessarily a travel blogger per se. He could be a person who's probably a great chef, who loves cooking, but at the same point of time loves travel. So you could be targeting the audience according to that. And with all the whole smartphone travelers coming in, probably I would say think mobile first, which has probably been said and done a lot of times, and then actually move to the desktop devices. So with that, I think we'll probably wrap up the panel, and can I also just request Dipankar and from the Fairfax Media team to give a small token of the appreciation to all our panelists out there?
I would like to thank all the panelists and Daksh, thank you. Dipankar from Fairfax Media will hand over the mementos to the speakers. The mementos will now be given by our chairman, Mr. Sanjeev Agarwal. Lata Subramanian. Shikhatri, Manisha Lalwani, I would request all of you to please assemble here for a group photo, sir.